Hello everyone, this is Sonic Goon, coach of the Lansdowne Guzzlords, here for my actual round one of playoffs. For the first round of playoffs, I actually have a team that I did not expect at all to face the first round of playoffs, and that's Pace Melton, coached by Pace Melton. Uh, you know, creative name, but yeah. This team's significantly better than mine. That's just not even a joke. QB, Megalop, Volcarona, Necrozma is scary as hell to deal with. And then Vaporeon for wish support, Vikavolt for sweeping potential, Amok for defensive, or Alolan for defensive, especially defensive switch-ins with a pretty good defensive typing for special. Then Steelix for the fantastic physical switch-in typing. And then Pyukumuku and Swoobat just to top it all off. Looking at his team, uh, I match up terribly, but not too bad. Things can get out of hand really quick if I don't play well, but I definitely have tricks up my sleeve that could work in my favor. One thing is that I do have a Pokemon that outspeeds Swoobat, and that is Torrentee. I also do have priority on my Glade. I have priority with Comfey, so I don't really care about Zubat. It's mostly a meme, but it's definitely something that he has won games with. He's actually 6-0 to person with Zubat because his opponent didn't bring a Dark type. And I'm definitely not going to really be learning my lesson here. But yeah, I definitely need something that I can switch in the Megalop. Kieran Black has no switch-ins, but my team actually offensively deals with Kieran Black very well with Mega Glade. Mega Glade doesn't die to anything Kieran Black has, especially since it's no DD. Um, and Mega Glade close combat one-shots it. Comfey also beats it pretty handily 1v1 if I can live a hit because of two draining kisses definitely probably take it down. Capraja also can deal with it really well. It resists both its stabs, then Earth Power is the only thing I really have to worry about. And then I just kill it with a Heavy Slam. Volcarona is just something I really have to worry about because if he sets up, I kind of lose. It has Psychic to deal with Nidoking. Bug, Fire kind of just goes through my entire team if he's at +1, so I definitely just have to stop it from ever getting a chance to set up safely. And then his other setup sweepers I just have to really worry about, so Necrozma, Vikavolt, Swoobat. I really need to not allow him to just set up for free against me. So, just to jump right into my team, we got Slowbro with Rocky Helmet to basically just 1v1 the Megalop. Since this is a no-cut moves league, Megalop doesn't really have anything to consistently beat this because Mega Kick can miss. And Double Edge just makes it take even more recoil besides the Rocky Helmet. Scald, Teleport, Slack Off, Toxic. Pretty basically just a standard set with Rocky Helmet on. Max physical defense just so I can hit that, get that Megalop down pretty low. Next is Torrentee with Boots, as you normally run this. Going for a completely inaccurate move list this week, but my logic here is I'm not going to click really anything other than the Defog and your Hurricane against him, and then U-turn. Focus Blast is literally just here to do damage to kill Kieran Black. Because if he's not Scarf, then Focus Blast actually kills it, or does at least like 70% last time I checked the calcs. Next is Cabaraja AV. This is actually my only way of switching into Kieran Black, because I'm pretty decently bulky, so Fusion Bolt doesn't hurt me that bad, and being AV means I don't die to any special attacks, and take Earth Power really well, and then threaten it out and basically get to go for Heavy Slam for free. And the only thing I really want to take that is like Necrozma. Rock Blast is here actually for Volcarona, because like if I'm out in front of Volcarona, like I feel like there's a chance that he just goes for, he has like Focus Sash, and then he knows that I have Rock Slide and goes for it. So this is just to catch him off guard with that and potentially break Sash. And then EQ is here for coverage, basically. Next is Licky Licky. I need a special defense switch in that isn't just Kaparaja, because this Kaparaja is more of an offensive special tank. Well, this is more of a defensive one. Body Press Wish, knockoff Toxic. Body Press hits Kieran Black, and anything neutral for good damage. Wish just allows me to heal up my team and keep me healthy. Toxic because other walls want to switch in on this, or even like a setup sweeper would want to try to switch in on this and get some setup moves in, and then that just scares them out, or basically wins at 1v1 because Toxic Wish knockoff probably wins me the entire matchup there. And then Knock helps me get rid of items because it's the best move in the game currently. So yeah. Next is Scarf Blacephalon. This is actually very good against this team. He doesn't have much that can really deal with this offensively other than that Pyukamuku, so I can really spam Flamethrower against him, oddly enough. Then also Shadow Ball can get away with stuff, but I have to be worried about that Lopunny. Unfortunately, Scrappy is only a one-way street. Mind Blown if I really need to punch holes through something and I'm not at low HP. And then Rock Blast, another thing to deal with that pesky Volcarona. And then last but certainly not least is Mega Glade. Sword Stance, Close Combat, Psycho Cut, Knockoff. I really didn't know what to put in my last slot because offensively he just out pressures my team. He's faster than me in pretty much every regard, but I really want this in case he goes for a bit of a slower team and I can just get an SD up and win and punch holes through his entire team. Alright. Hop right into the match. He brings about what I expect. Volcarona, Felix, Vikavolt, Lop, Necrozma, and Pyukamuku. So right off the bat, what screams at me is that he didn't bring... He only brought 2 of his setup sweepers, he did not bring all 3, so that's... Or he brought 3, but not all 4, because Volcarona's still here. So I don't have to super worry about just having to figure out a way to beat all of them all at the same time. I can kind of just deal with them as they come along. And honestly, I just see his team and decide just to lead with the standard Torn, because I outspeed basically everything except for Lopunny. Lopunny can't kill me. And I get a free U-turn here. Either go straight into the Slowbro as he gets down rocks. Here he goes right into Pyukamuku as I just go straight for Scald. And luckily I hit my Toxic here as he BPs down to his Vikavolt. Here he goes for Agility as I ballsily stay in and click another Toxic. And here's my first mistake of the game. I just stay in and take this Bug Buzz for no reason, and allowing him to get the Throw Spray up, and then also losing my Slowbro, so I literally just lost my Lopunny switch in. I definitely should have gone into Licky Licky here, or even Kaparaja, because Kaparaja would have taken it, taken the Bug Buzz well, lived the electric move that he goes for, and then click Key Crash and kill it. I should have definitely gone into the Kaparaja. Licky Licky is basically the same thing. I take about half from this and be able to launch off a Wish and win. But now I'm basically just on my back foot because my lob switching is gone and I desperately need that. But you know, I just get rid of the Vikavolt here, which is good, and then he just goes straight into his Necrozma as he starts setting up with this as well. Here he goes for Photon Geyser, but I eat that really well, and I get another Toxic off on his Necrozma. And you know, he starts going for more Photon Geysers. I just fire off a knockoff as it actually reveals that he is Weakness Policy. So that kills my Licky Licky. I definitely should have gone for Wish there, and scouted, or at least waited out the Weakness Policy until he was definitely going to die from knockoff. But I just didn't scout for that. Luckily, +2 Necrozma, like timid or jolly, is outsped by Scarf Blacephalon by 2 points. So I just go into Blacephalon and claim it with Flamethrower because it guaranteed killed and would do significant damage to anything that switches in. Here goes for the obvious toxic, so I just go straight into Kaparaja, and then I go for Heavy Slam like an idiot, instead of trying to offensively switch and pressure this Lopunny. And he's just able to go straight for a CC. Like, thankfully I take that kind of decently, as I'm just able to go for Hurricane, but I miss, unfortunately. This miss doesn't really matter. It would have done, like, not that much to this Steelix, but also the confusion chance would have been amazing. So here I just go for U-turn, go straight into my Gallade, because my Gallade's not really going to get any opportunities to set up here. As you go straight for the Heavy Slam, it does a crap load of damage to me. So I decided, you know what, I'm just going to get rid of this Steelix's item or whatever wants to switch in. I don't think you would want to switch in on a Megalop on a close combat from a Gallade. And if I take Volcarona's item, I'm happy, because then I know what it is. And if he stays in, I take Steelix's item. If he goes into Pyukumuku, I take Pyukumuku's item. It's a win-win for me, no matter what I do. And he had Cussap Berry Steelix, so I've seen him run that in the past. So this is definitely like Cussap Berry Explosion Steelix or something, just to take Mons in a cheeky way. But you know, he's in range to die from Flamethrower, so I just go into Blacephalon and claim another Mon with this. Here I go for Kaparaja again, as he just goes straight for the BP, and I definitely should have scouted that and gone for Flamethrower or something, but, you know. I'm definitely at a loss with Mons because I lost that Slowbro so early that I'm basically fighting my way back, but I fought my way back to a pretty decent spot. I'm basically forcing my Blacephalon, but at -2 defenses, actually, I one-shot his Megalop, so he has to go into his Pyukumuku. And basically, him missing Toxic there mattered a lot, because now my Flamethrower kills his thing, but unfortunately I don't get the crit here. If I crit his Volcarona here, I won 100% of the time. So it's kind of sad that this is how it went out, but I definitely think it's the best. That's the most me way of going out. Make the worst play of all time. I definitely should have gone to Kaparaja against that Vikavolt, but I'm dumb and I didn't do it for that. And because of that, I was just playing on my back foot the entire game. I only shouldn't have allowed that to happen. And that was just me thinking, because I was doing held calcs and I thought that Slowbro was still going for some stupid reason, and I don't know why. But yeah, unfortunately the Flamethrower doesn't get the crit, and yeah, Pace wins the battle with Volcarona. So yeah, and he also reveals his Puku had 3 moves. Yeah, so I don't think I played bad, but this season was definitely like super strong start for me and then terrible finish. I played terrible, and I hate the way that this game played out because I definitely didn't think I played my best until the end of it, but that's definitely something I have to work on, is just playing my best currently. So, you know, my season's over. I made playoffs, which is great. So this is my 2nd season in a row in VPL to get playoffs, and now I'm getting a little consistent and getting more results. I'm getting better at the game. I hope that my improvement continues in going into future seasons if I decide to play in VPL, or I start to branch out to other leagues and go from there. So yeah, GG's to Pace again. He played great. I played terrible in the beginning and then tried to claw my way back, but it was too little too late. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed watching these videos. So now the only league I'm still in now is CDL, so that's going to be the only league I upload from now on for quite a while. So yeah, hope to see you guys then with another, I think my week 2 match for CDL will be coming up shortly. You know, I'm a bit behind the videos, unfortunately. I'll probably also try to start another series, something that I can play and talk at the same time. Maybe do a bit of live commentary so you see how terrible I am on the spot. Yeah, it's fun being on this journey with you guys, and I hope to see you guys in the next videos that I upload. See ya.